Apologies, chat. We had to do a quick refresh there. I'm still having issues with my graphics card. It looks like it's causing me to have to restart Streamlabs. So we pick up right here at the beginning of game 4. One down on a fly out, and we've got a single from Ox to start things off. Quick double play, that ends the first. And we're on to the bottom half. Players moving and wasting no time.
Weaver, BBD, Maz of Oz. We got Simon there in the chat.
Yeah, tons of players here tonight. Everybody checking out the high drama, especially at the end of game 3, where Ox came away with the victory on the big walk-off home run with the relief pitcher, who was absolutely cooking there in extras. Yep. So I can't wait to see the box score from that one. That was an awesome one. Quick out here in the bottom of the first.
And we spent all that time talking about Gagarin and Tereshkova, who were looking fantastic, and Patty Schlepp snuck in there and stole the show.
Yeah, one of the better moments, you know, as for relief pitchers as a whole at the plate at all time, probably in XBL history. So that was pretty cool. You love to see the relief pitcher get the walk-off opportunity, let alone hit a homer. Ken Mattingly's at the plate with the runner at the dish. You got a ton of speed at first. Against Hannah Pogswin, the number 4 starter for Ox. I wish looking for an advantage in this series still. They're still at an advantage, looking to go up 3-1. But can't win it here tonight any longer.
Yeah, Hannah does not have the velo that you want, but she has good junk, and this is a very, very Ox-friendly arsenal. He's very good with this. The wild thing is kind of scary.
Yeah, you're going to want to be careful with where some of those mistake pitches ended up. Obviously, that's not very well within your control in this game, so we'll see how Ox handles that trait tonight. 2 down for the bad ball hitter, John Glenn. Cutter in there. Then the curveball 1-0, fouled away. This one's fouled straight back. Looks like so far Ox not using a ton of power pitching. That'll avoid the wild thing trait.
That's true, and that's his MO. He doesn't use that a lot. He uses it a little bit on 4-seam, but he's very much a control player.
Oh, almost gets the strike call, but doesn't. Walks the BBH. So 2 runners on first and second, 4 level. Popped up behind second base as a playable. Shortstop, center fielder, slide. What a play by Ox. Massive. Had to make it, or else there was going to be a run for sure.
Yeah, the player Hate, I can't remember the name exactly. We got Hate, something like that, with a fantastic slide dive grab.
I think it's He Hate Me or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, still an amazing play.
I couldn't remember that one.
Ox has a ton of namesakes on his team. It's hard to keep track of how many there are. 2-1 to Charizard. This is a player who's been on the hollows for a long time. 3-1.
Yeah, this is his guy. This was his guy along with the Oxbox shortstop guy all the way back when he recruited me in season 10. It was this guy, Charizard, and he gave me the biggest problems in scrims of anybody.
Yeah, always been a difficult player to get out. He's got good speed over at first now for Josh MF Naylor. Against Ed White, who's got a ton of velo here. One of Wishbone's better pitchers. Saved him for the game number 4 here. Runner gets picked off. Wish going to chase him, throw it to first in time. 3rd time we've seen that here. Ox throwing some runners away.
You know, Ox had that really good double steal early in game 1, and ever since then it's been a disaster on the base paths.
Yeah, one good taste, and then all of a sudden you think you can get a ton of steals going. Doesn't end up being the case. I know that is as good as anybody. It's tough to throw those base runners away, especially when you play a lot of close games, and these have been some really close semifinals. This one hit up the middle. Going to be a 2-out single here in the second.
That's a good single, especially from the standpoint of trying to bite into this pitcher. This is a velo pitcher, so every early pitch you can make him throw some extras. It's good.
Center fielders at the plate. Power versus righties is a trait that is active at the moment. Takes a quick walk. Wishbone unable to find the plate there.
Yeah, so now he's got 2 on. Made him throw those 4 pitches. Got Daller, a good hitter at the plate.
Looking for a strike. Pitcher behind her. Oh, popped up. Playable for the catcher. Should be an easy one. It's caught. Runners remain where they are. And we go to the bottom of the second. 2 left on here. Still 0-0.
A decent timing there from Daller. It just was not reticled up well at all. Still a decent half inning from Ox to make that pitcher work.
Ball high. Just misses. Can see Ox was not pleased with that location. The next pitch looks a little higher, so that was called a strike. Love to see that in this game. Interesting. We'll have to analyze that later. This one's popped up behind short. June on the cutter, able to make a quick play on the pop out. Up the middle. So we see Shepard on with a single. Wishbone starting.
Hitting. It was a ball, but that was not where Ox wanted the ball. He ended up pushing it up above, but it became a middle pitch. We know those are dangerous.
That almost got dangerous there on the pickoff. You know how sometimes those can be out of your control. This is hit into the right center field gap. Doesn't matter if you're at first, second, or third. You're scoring on this one, you'd have to think, as their RBI double here breaks open the scoring in Game 4 for Wishbone.
That's a long way out there to that little indention that kind of pops out an extra 25 yards or 20 yards.
Bunt situation. Wish swings away, pops it up. So good outcome for Ox, leaves the runner at second. There's 2 outs.
Just got to get out of this if you're Ox. 1 run's okay.
Outfield is shallow against Grissom. Infield's a double play depth. And it's going to go right to Schlongberry. Good pick, and it's out number 3. So in the right place at the right time for sure. Strike in there. Ed White starting back up in the 3rd. Against his counterpart, Pogswind here. He's ahead in the count 1-2 now.
If you're handed, make him throw something good.
1-2 pitch from White. Swing and a miss way late.
Pitch.
There's 1 down. And now Schlongberry will hit. Swings at 1 right up the middle. Gonna be a single.
Wow, that was a great pitch, but just a really good swing from Schlongberry.
Yeah, leadoff hitter on again for Ox. She's been on quite a few times in these games tonight, and that's kind of turned the fortune and moments for this Holograms team, it seems like. The distractor, a big trait, taking away from Wishbone's accuracy. 2-1.
We're not seeing as much accuracy as normal. This pitcher doesn't have a ton to begin with and then has falls behind. Maybe Ox can get into one with dingers here. Oh.
Swings at that one late and underneath. Can't get there. Strikeout. Now big dumper will hit with 2 outs. First pitch swinging on the ground. Handled by the first baseman. The curveball was chopped a little bit. Now we're going to the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, that was a good opening pitch there. A tough curveball cutting across the zone. You almost have to swing at it, but you can't do a ton with it.
Popped up behind second base. Shortstop makes a quick catch. Now Ken Mattingly will hit. Ken Mattingly waves at a forkball. A 1-1. And there's a ball outside. Quickly now 2-1.
Ooh, good eye there.
So the 3-1 makes it full. Wishbone works a full count with Mattingly, looking for something to hit. The pitch swung on, popped up behind short. Left fielder and the shortstop converge, but Junjun will call it and make the grab.
Absolutely nasty location. It was a good swing from Wishbone. It's just too tough a pitch.
John Glenn looking to make some noise. 1-1 pitch in the zone. Swung on, hit hard right at Charizard. He can't handle it. It's off his glove. Wishbone thinking about second. Turns back around. It's a hard single with 2 down.
Yeah, I think you'll take that if you're Ox. That's okay. Go after the next hitter.
That was a dangerous pitch as well. Wishbone maybe not ready for it. The 0-1, a strike. Runner at first, now level at quickly a 2-0 count, or 0-2 count. Trying to prevent a strikeout here. But he can't as he waves at the inside cutter.
Yeah, Hannah is really wheeling and dealing with the accuracy. I like the way she's pitching. She's down 1. Hologram's got to flash a little more bat.
Yeah, pitcher definitely still keeping Ox in the game. Has to do something against Ed White, who's going to be tough, but he's starting to tire a little bit, it looks like, as this 46th pitch is upcoming.
Yeah, that falls behind has caused White to have to throw a lot of extra pitches.
Ox utilizing Distractor and Mind Gamer as well, meaning the accuracy, getting quite a few dips throughout the batting order. Almost gets an infield single there. He can't quite beat it out. Strike at the knees. Then misses low. It's a 1-1. Swung on, hit hard. Over to second, though, Mattingly. To first. 2 down for the shortstop, Zlati Junjun.
Yeah, you really got to stick with it here if you're Ox. This is a hittable pitcher right now. We're not seeing... We're seeing some mistakes. Locked in now, though.
3-1. Swung on, hit hard into the right center field gap. That's going to be extra bases. 2, possibly 3. Takes a good bounce for Grissom. Ox not thinking about third. He's just going to get the stand-up double with 2 outs. Smart move. And bring up He Hate Me.
That was a cutter that did absolutely nothing. A good swing from Ox.
Yeah, kind of a flat pitch there from Wish. Strike in there. 1-1 misses. Ox being careful with the center fielder. Waves at the changeup. It's 2-2. Checks it now. 3-2. Big moment here. Will Wish go back to the changeup again? No.
Oh, that was dangerous, but he got under it.
Swung on. Right in the bottom corner. Hit over to short. Ground ball. Ends the top of the 4th. Nice pitch from Wishbone. Had to make Ox work there.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Starting the 4th. Popped up the high curveball. Pogs wind. Easy play. Oh, 1 pitch becomes 0-2 quickly. Swung on, hit off the hand. Schlongberry. Ooh, she can't quite pick it.
Oh, boy.
So a gift. We saw that. What was that? The last game? On the opposite side?
Yeah, boy, that's tough. Now that's only 1 down. Oh, and he got caught red-handed.
Picked off. Wishbone almost gives the runner right back.
Yeah, he tried to catch Ox licking his wounds. I think it was a good thought by Wishbone, but it backfired.
Yeah,
Both
Ox
sides
heads
gambling
up.
with the devil and losing.
Good chess match here from these 2 veteran players as Ed White bats at the plate. The pitcher here for Wishbone as he pops it shallow. Caught by Schlongberry. Good play. That takes us to the 5th. No damage done. Still just the 1 run. This one, Dilly Dowler hits one past the diving second baseman. She'll reach.
Yeah, really got on that ball. Had so much power that he was able to push a ball through past second base that usually would get kind of scooped up there.
Pogswin, the pitcher, gonna swing away with that runner at first, leadoff hitter. Nice strike. 2-2. White, his pitch. Shows bunt. Strike 3. Was that a strike?
It was a strike. Was that an attempted bunt? Or check
Kind
swing?
of. It was a bunt.
I'm not sure.
It was an
Okay.
attempted bunt. Yeah, it was interesting. Maybe ox between two thoughts there. Swings way over one with Schlongberry, who's tense now after the drop earlier last inning, and then strikes out looking on the check.
I think Ox is a little confused up there right now. I was surprised he wasn't.
Oh,
Oh, baby!
you speak too soon as he crushes it to right. Puts himself ahead in this game with dingers. It's 2-1.
The high cheese, and it got turned around in a hurry by Rip.
In Ox's quest to tie this series, he's now ahead in Game 4. He walked off Game 3. Wishbone looking to put a lid on this and come back and answer. Wishbone's pitched well this series, but tonight a little more shaky than last. He's given up some big home runs here to the same player.
Dingers has been awesome. Not as awesome as Patty Schlapp, but he's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, Patty with the bigger home run, arguably. But Dinger's keeping his team in 2 separate ball games with these 2-run shots. What a play! What a play! Jumping on the run with the shallow outfield in. He's on his way backwards, and he makes it.
Yeah, that's a play you rarely saw in the early days of, like, nobody knew how to do that. But nowadays, these guys are just so good. I could see it in my mind's eye as it was floating out there. Great play by Ox.
Yeah, you have to be an expert player to make that play. And Ox is one of those expert players. He's got every trick in the bag in his tool belt. Makes an amazing one there.
Yeah, he along with several other veterans, there's nothing they haven't seen.
0-1 pitch, swung on. Schlongberry jumping, can't catch it. So going to be 1 on here with 2 down. That's the tying run at first. We're in the bottom of the 5th here. John Glenn is the BBH against Pogswind, who's the tiring starter, 59th pitch. She's kind of avoiding the strike zone. Swung on, 2-0. Dive, Ox misplays it.
Whoa, he didn't have to dive.
He had the ball there. The cannon arm going to third. Will it make the throw in time? No, he's safe.
Oh, no.
Difficult moment.
And he knows it. He knows
He
it.
says no.
No. Why did he dive? We've all been there. You panic sometimes.
We do. Those balls are hit so hard, and on those in-between balls, you really don't know. It's happened to all of us. It happened to me the other day, and I'm sure it's happened to you in recent weeks as well. It's no amount of time can you play in this game and avoid that from happening once in a while. But so Ox bit by the bug. Game is tied. We're going to the 6th.
Yeah, I know from my standpoint, sometimes I just can't seem to quite get the angle that I want, and then I end up panic diving. In Ox's case, I guarantee you halfway through pushing that button, he knew he had made a mistake.
Ed White and the falls behind in the mind game. And look at those stats. He's really gassed. I think we're going to see the pen here. This is Valentina, who pitched so well in Game 3. She could not pitch well enough to bring her team all the way to victory, though. That fell to her counterpart Gagarin, and he gave up the big walk-off homer.
Yeah, if you're Ox, you're not happy about seeing Tereshkova come in, but at the same time, you just faced her last game. That does help a little bit to have the familiarity.
Both game threes in this semifinal ending with some epic finishes. This one swung on and missed. Ox is out. Tereshkova gets another one down here. So there's two for Zlety Jun. Swings at one wildly. Does not make any contact. The 1-1 pitch, a curveball, fouled straight back. Now 1-2, swing, no, check swing. Swing and a miss, that's out number 3.
Yeah, the
Bottom
two
of the
seams
6th.
just so deadly.
Yeah, great pitch, brings up 7, 8, and 9. Alan Shepard's up, 1 for 2, it's got a single.
But this is a good player to have leading off here. Has the stealer trait, has good speed. Not a lot of power, but that's okay.
Takes a good hack, but right on the line at the second base or shortstop. Wishbone here. He hasn't been, it seems, his patient self forcing as many mistake pitches and as many meaty strikes as he did in that previous run and maybe even earlier in the season. He's swinging a lot of pitches on borderline and out of the zone, not getting the results he wants. See if you can turn his fortunes though here tonight. We know he's got it in his locker to hit the ball a mile. 0-2 pitch. It's the pitcher Tereshkova. She's staying in the game to hit for herself. 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Inning ends on a strikeout. We're going to the 7th now. These players really going tit for tat.
Yeah, Dwayne. Even if Ox gets out twice, I think you have to pull Pogs when she's getting into that dangerous territory. I would not let her set foot on the mound again. I know she's cooking, but I think she has to come out.
We're not going to have to wait long for that decision as Ox is out on 2 pitches before you finish that sentence. And Pogswind is at the plate. We'll see what he does. He's going to lift her, it looks like.
If she did her job, she has to come out.
It's going to be BK. BK's dudeness. Long-time XBL community streamer. More of an SMB figure overall than anything else. Great guy, great streamer, great player off the bench here. Ready to get a hit, and he gets one over to third. Is it going to be enough for a single? No. No infield juice that time. So Ox put away quickly in the 7th. He's going to have to pass the baton to next inning.
This is interesting. Do you come with Patty again? Or no, he's going to go with Coalition. I think this is the reverse splits player.
BK in the chat saying he's washed after that swing. It's going to be hard to argue at any point otherwise. But that's Ox's fault, really. This one's hit on the ground. June. There's the first, Josh Naylor. There's one down. Neil Armstrong at the plate, pops it, foul. Kind of a hanging curveball, Ox. He's got Coalition in here. Wants to be careful with that location. Straight back, not playable. It's going to be 1-2. The count, swung on, hit hard. Daller, the left fielder, makes the grab. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Mislocated.
This one is
oh no!
Off the pole. See you later. And Wishbone takes the lead in game 4.
It only takes one sometimes, and that was not the pitch.
Ken Mattingly, the second baseman, launches one. Wishbone's got himself the lead now.
Yeah, that was against reverse splits, but it just was not where you want that pitch, and it got away from Ox, and it got pounded.
The very Wishbone-esque home run. As if you've seen them, you know what that entails. Just high, tons of exit velo.
It was a great swing. It was a cupcake, but in a game where it's this hard to get anything to hit, the fact that he was able to tee off on the one that he got, that's a huge swing.
Quick out, and we've got Rip MF dingers at the plate here in the top of the 8th against Tereshkova. We will have another session. The next session should be in the next coming days, so stay tuned for that. But will it be Wishbone with a 3-1 lead? Will it be Ox tied up at 2-2? Strike 3 is going to be out number 2 in the inning, and Big Dumpers at the plate. Swings at one, hits it hard through the hole on the left side. That's going to be a single with 2 outs. A valuable single puts Ox with the tying run at first here, and one of his better hitters at the plate. Tereshkova, the pitcher out of the pen, still going for Wishbone. 26th pitch. Check swing, good eye.
Big check.
So now a 3-1 hitters count. The elite 2-seamer incoming. It's on the ground. Picked barehanded. Baldrin to first. Out in the 8th. We go to the bottom. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 coming up. Jim Lovell sees a strike in there, 0-1. Fringe Coalition still in the hope for Ox. His 10th pitch now. Hit hard, left center. It's going to get down and see some grass. Extra bases for Wish to start the 8th. On his quest for insurance runs, it's good fortune.
Yeah, that's a massive runner with no outs. Boy, it's going to be tough to stop that run from coming in.
It's hard to feel like Wishbone hasn't quite hit his best in this series, but he's coming away with some good results here, playing a tight all-around game. This one's hit. He's off the bag.
Ooh, wow.
Double play.
That's massive.
It's heads up baseball from Ox. Ox keeping them shallow and a double play depth against Shepard, who crushes it to right. He puts it in the 3rd row. Shallow outfield is not a factor there. It's 4-2.
Yeah, again, the misplaced cutter. That pitch is fantastic when you locate it, but it can be very hittable. That one got trashed just as badly as the other one that got mislocated.
Wishbone with another signature moment, another big home run. This one's hit. Schlongberry dives, makes a good play. Ends the 8th, but not before the home run makes it 4-2.
Yeah, kind of interesting. 2 home runs directly against the reverse splits trait. You don't see that often.
Yeah, it's a difficult trait to do well against. Ox starts the 9th with a hit.
Big single.
A very big single here.
Tying run to the plate. No outs. And now you empty the bench too. If you need batters, there's probably a few over there.
Break in there to start the AB, makes it 0-1. He's got the tying run at this dish. It's a good hitter in Zlati Junjun. He's got clutch as well. Swing and a miss though, can't come up in the clutch. That brings us 1 out here for He Hate Me, the center fielder.
Looking for a little more pop, perhaps. Going with BBD.
The ball of baseball dad. In a clutch moment, can he bring some glory to the Holograms club? Tereshkova is trying to finish this game for Wishbone and put the team, the LaGrange Astronauts, defending champions, ahead 3-1 in the series, and she gets out number 2. Big moment there. Dilly Daller now going to go against Gagarin. We're going to see CJ come off the bench. Tying run at the dish again, remember. Swung on, it's crushed! Deep left center field! It's back there! It's gone! Ox has tied the game! I'm speechless.
I knew when he missed that opening cutter that Ox had a chance here, and he got a meatball. It wasn't really a meatball, but he got a good pitch to hit, and he just teed off on it. It was a meatball.
What clutch moments we're seeing here, folks, in this game. And in this series here tonight, Ox starting tonight down 2-0, now with a chance to come back into the series and be tied up. He's tied in this game.
As soon as Wish went to Gagarin, Ox knew immediately he wanted Siege, and it was a great decision.
What a humongous moment. And now we'll see Patrick Schleep, the hero from last game, come out of the pen and pitch here in the 9th.
This is the, I believe, cake collector in Schleppy. See if he can locate. You can't have any more misplaced cut fastballs.
Ox pulling out all the stops here, but now Wishbone's in the 9th, so he's one run away from putting things away. It's gonna feel like he has the advantage here, much like Ox did last game.
Yep. Wishbone is ready. Believe me, he's ready for the moment here.
Yeah, this is where champions are made, and Gus Grissom hits it hard. Right. They were shallow. He's got a ton of speed. He's going to be thinking about 3 here with 1 down.
Oh, no, you can't give him 3. Oh, no.
A 1-out triple, and all of a sudden things have flipped. Things have flipped right on their head.
So hard to stop somebody. Oh, he's going to walk him down. Go for the 2. That's a good move.
Will he also walk Mattingly? He will. Who's on deck?
He wants to come.
Is it the BBH John Glenn? And he's got clutch.
Oh, no.
This is what you show up for, folks.
He's just got to hope for a missed reticle, a pop-up, something.
Ball 1. Swung on over the head of Siege.
That's it.
It's off the wall. Wishbone scores the run, and that'll do it. He goes ahead in the series 3-1 here, wins game 4 by a scoreline of 5-4. What an awesome series we got on our hand, folks.
Yeah, man, what an entertaining night. Both of these players played their hearts out. Ox boxed himself. That triple was just, that was so bad. It just, the situation. Ox probably did the right thing to try to set up some kind of a miracle, but then the wrong player came to the plate, and that made it that much tougher. And, the thing in that game, Wishbone really executed when he got a good shot at a pitch there late, and though he had the 2 home runs on cut fastballs, and then you almost knew Glenn was going to come through there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just a really insane comeback gene that way up, but it's got to feel good going into the next session to show that you've got that ability to pitch to Wishbone, obviously, that we've seen all in both sessions here, and the ability to come back and score some runs. So some confidence to build upon for Ox, but Wishbone, man, he is a tough player. He is a clutch player. Shallow outfield or not, it doesn't matter what the stats are. It doesn't matter if it's against reverse splits or whomever. He overcomes all challenges that are put in front of him, and he's looking to become another back-to-back champion, which we haven't seen since the days of Weaver/Lazy kind of trading off. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can do it in that next session, or if Ox can put a stop to it.
Yeah, definitely. Wishbone really clutched. I mean, both of them really. The home run by Ox to tie it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wishbone just kept chugging away like a machine, and eventually it bit Ox in the butt. But you know what? If I'm Ox, I was sick to my stomach over those first 2 games, scoring 0 runs, didn't have anything going. After tonight, I feel pretty good. Even if I lose this series, shoot, I put on an epic show. I had 2 major comebacks, battling toe to toe. It's really a different outlook. But yeah, at this point, if you're Ox, you also say, I'm going to win this. It's 1-3. Those 2 games were basically dead even. I've shown I can play. I've shown I can hold him down. Struggling a little bit with Wishbone's bullpen. Tereshkova and Gagarin are awfully tough to handle, but Ox has a kill bullpen as well. So, we're having fun at these small stadiums. We got some balls finally flying out.
Yeah, we'll see if they continue to score more runs and provide more drama. Stay tuned for the next iteration of this series. It should be another live session, or maybe it'll be pre-recorded if they have to play at a time where we can't quite catch them. So we'll see. But we also have games in the bag for both AAA series that are going to run during this game week as well. So everybody stay tuned for more announcements as we move through the rest of these semifinals and the Cup. AA World Series will be on deck as well when we get that final participant. So tons of action here in the XBL. We're not done with season 20 just yet. We're really kind of just getting started on the most exciting part, which is all the World Series. So stay tuned. Have a great night. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you next time, everybody.